Guess what day it is? Just guess. Come on, you know what day it is. You don't know? How could you not know? It might be the most beautiful day, no, the greatest day. Okay, I'll tell you. It's Hump Day. It's time for the Hump Day podcast with Matt and Zoe.
All right, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. All right. I'm going to need all y'all to share, subscribe, and like the video, okay? If we all share, like, subscribe, we'll be at 40,000 in no time. This is a small seed. Everybody out there, share, like, and subscribe, okay? Ushers, close the doors. Welcome back to the Hump Day Podcast with Matt
and Jackson.
And Jackson today, actually. As you can see, Big Zoe's out for the week. Unfortunately, he had a family emergency. Prayers go out to him and his family. Yeah, so let's get the week started. I'm Matt, obviously. You still got me here. We're going to go ahead and talk about the East playoffs like we told you guys last week. We're going to give you our predictions. After that, we'll talk about the Bulls and Lakers. They had a thrilling end-of-game sequence, about 12.6 seconds left in the game. And we're going to be watching that live with y'all and giving y'all our reactions. We'll watch the Duke versus Alabama highlights, comment on those. In addition to that, we're going to be talking about Cooper Flagg, watching some of his highlights. Clearly, he's the number one draft pick. And then finally, I'm going to go into Jokic's case to be the MVP and why it's undebatable that he should be the MVP. With all that being said, we're going to go ahead and start off with the Bulls-Lakers. So, and we'll put up the same video for y'all. Who is that? That's Austin Reeves?
Yeah.
All right.
Big three.
You know who's really good? Giddy. He's gonna be an all-star. That man is showing out this year. The Thunder are missing out. They should not have got rid of him. They should not have got rid of him. Caruso is not better than he is. He's bigger than Caruso. He's better than Caruso. Younger.
If Caruso fits with the Thunder better than Giddy.
I don't know if that's true. All right, we see that. That's the three. Oh, Giddy get that steal.
I don't know if he's showing.
Kobe White. Focus on this right now. We'll talk about him later. Kobe White with the lead. We're up one. Look at LeBron. Red Fox. You don't get it. You're not old enough. But he said, I'm coming home, Elizabeth. That's funny.
The Cardiac Bulls. Everybody thought it was over.
It's still not over.
Never over.
He doesn't.
Never. Not with this team. A lot. James, please. Spin out to the basket. Watch him.
All right, here we go. We got the inbound. Lakers.
Doncic took the final shot before that. Here's Reeves.
Easy take.
Reeves is nice.
Now the Lakers are up one.
Reeves is
Bulls
gonna
out
be
of
awesome.
timeouts. Giddy. Hand down, man down.
Half court.
That is crazy. I'm telling you, Josh Giddey is going to be an all-star in this league. Absolutely an all-star in this league. Anyways, so the Bulls-Lakers, Bulls pull out the upset, and it really looked like the Lakers pulled off the upset. But the real deal there is my son was stuck on the full court, half court shot from Josh Giddey. That's not the real deal there. You got to see the whole sequence for the 12.6 seconds. Crazy. They made the shot. Then Giddey stole it, gives it to Kobe White, another three. Then they give up two to Austin Reeves. And then Giddey puts the dagger in. Game over. Bulls, I think they're in the playoffs potentially this season. Maybe in the play-in. We'll take a look at that a little bit later. They don't have a great team. But good win. Good win by the Bulls. Our next topic, we're going to look at Duke versus Alabama. We're going to watch the highlights of that, and we'll put that up, and we'll react to them as well, real time. So Alabama put up a little bit of a fight. You could see 22-35, and then I think they come back a little bit. Nice block. That's nasty. Cooper Flagg is ridiculous. Look at him. He almost got that block, too. You see him almost eat that up?
Yeah.
You got to put it high off glass. Cooper Flag 6'9". That's the center I was talking about.
Yeah.
Malak or Malak. I don't remember. It's from South Sudan, I believe. It's nice. 27-37. They're down 10.
Duke is taking it all, sadly.
Sadly.
Yeah.
That's good. Duke is a...
I like a good Cinderella story. There's been like no Cinderella stories.
Well, clearly it's all one seeds. It can't be a Cinderella with all one seeds in there.
That's what I just said.
Look at... Oh, my goodness. He is just a human highlight reel. He's going to be great. I hope he ends up going to the Spurs. Him and Wemby
Who?
and De'Aaron Fox, Cooper Flag.
No.
Knipple. This guy's name. He's likely going to the Jazz, but we'll see. Most likely to the Jazz though. But what I think would be interesting is if they take that 7-2 center, they put Wemby at the 4, and they got De'Aaron Fox. You got a 7-4 and a 7-2 out there playing on the Spurs. Nasty. It'd be tough for Cooper Flag to fall that low, but oh my goodness. Good bucket. It's just over from here. That's crazy. You kept Alabama to 65. You beat them by 20. That's supposed to be one of the top 8 teams in college. But you can't do nothing against Cooper Flag. It's crazy.
Can't do nothing against Duke. They are legit the most prestigious college.
They have...
For basketball.
What did I count? 7 players projected to go in the draft this year?
Yeah, they are.
That's crazy.
Insane.
But how do you feel about that game? Pretty solid beatdown, huh?
Yeah, basically what you would expect. Alabama, Duke. You would say Duke.
What you expect?
Like,
Alabama's got a good team sometimes. Alabama does solid usually. What do you mean? What you would expect?
Duke is known for producing superstars.
They just get superstars. They don't really produce them or make them better. Cooper Flag was a superstar before he even got there.
But you don't think he's gotten better?
You always get better.
Exactly.
You think they made Kyrie who Kyrie is?
Yeah.
No, Kyrie barely even played. Kyrie played like one game with Duke, and then he got injured for the whole season.
But he still learned at practices, and he still learned with the team.
I doubt it. I don't think Duke... I think Duke is prestigious. Players want to go to Duke because it's prestigious. I don't think Duke does anything special to make these players better. I just think Duke...
That's the point.
It's prestigious. You go to college, you say, you know what? Duke's pretty good. North Carolina's really good. Those are the two colleges that get to be the best people.
Is to get better.
Yeah, but Duke historically doesn't win national championships.
Yeah, but they're still really good. And especially with this team.
They're just prestigious. I wouldn't say they're really good.
Would you say like 7 projected NBA players? What do you do against that? You're playing a starting lineup in the NBA.
I mean, there's teams that have a bunch of projected NBA players that aren't even in the tournament anymore. But yeah, I mean, you can't do anything against Cooper Flag. That's what it is. Cooper Flag could carry that whole team. He doesn't need everybody else.
It's crazy.
That 7-2 center's nasty too. But I am excited to see both of them in the NBA.
You have a guy that can beat NBA players on that team?
He didn't beat NBA players. You're talking about the USA. You're just going off a hype train. That if you watch the practice, he handled himself well. No, you seen one shot go down. You seen 1 3.
We watched it together.
There was 1 3. That's all he really did. But he had a good motivation. Like, he was solid. He didn't have emotions. He was just doing his job. And you don't see that out of 18-year-olds. He actually reclassified up. So he should be in high school right now, but he's in college. So most people classified back down from what I've seen. He reclassed up so he could go to college early. That's crazy. And to be that good, number 1 pick consensus, they're talking about him being a Hall of Famer eventually in the NBA. Obviously, we're projecting a while. You got to keep your health and stuff. But Kevin Durant, all the other players, they all said good things about him. And we'll see that in this highlight reel that we're about to take a look at. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Actually, I don't think we're watching the one with where Kevin Durant and everybody comments on him. But this is his college highlights. He's ridiculous. Look at this. How crazy is that? To pick up his dribble and be able to spin that, that's crazy. Is that North Carolina? Yeah. Duke versus North Carolina. He knows how to pass, too. Is Duke in North Carolina? I didn't know that. You learn something new every day.
Look at that pass. And James will lay it in.
He's
Beautiful cut to the flag.
with the putback. Look at that.
Flag inside the
A high flying flag. He's going against a guy who's 7'4". Flag with the 2 fouls for 3.
19 points per game. 7.6 rebounds. 50%. That's crazy. He shoots a lot of threes. 49.4. All right. Fair enough. You'd round down.
Slammed it home with 2 hands.
Here is Flag on the run.
Look at this man go.
Right down the lane for the slam.
Look at that reaction.
In the open floor.
Nice little interception. Coast to coast. Nah, that's not coast to coast. Coast to coast is a rebound. How nice is that kid gonna be?
He's gonna be great.
If he can not make it to the Jazz, because the Jazz don't have much they can put back, like, to back him up. He doesn't have much there at all on the Utah Jazz. I mean, you got Lauri Markkanen. That's really it. I mean, who else do you have? I think John Collins is there, but he's going to replace John Collins. Oh, who's their center?
Walker Kessler.
Yeah, block leader, 2.4 blocks per game. I think he's nice. Who's their point guard?
I know his name. I forgot it. It's on the tip.
Is it Colin Sexton? I think it is, right? He might not be starting. Anyways, Cooper Flag is going to be an amazing player in the NBA. He's exciting to watch. He makes college basketball watchable for me. I have never been a big fan of college basketball, but with Cooper Flag playing, I'm excited to watch it. So I'll be watching all the tournament games from here on out. Obviously, it's the last 4 games, I think, right? Or is it the last 2? Last 4 teams?
Last 3.
Last 3 teams?
Semifinal, final. Last 3 games.
I meant teams.
Final 4.
It's the final 4, so 2 games, and then you have your
championship,
your 2 semis, and then the final. So yeah, we'll be watching those. We're excited. All right, let's let's go ahead and talk about the Pistons. So we were talking about it earlier. The Pistons are just a crash out squad. Their coach, matter of fact, let's take a look at the coach.
Got ejected.
Well, did he get ejected though?
With the Timberwolves coach.
Oh yeah, you're talking about recently. I'm talking about his crash out when he played. I'm talking about the crash out when he played. Who were they playing? The Thunder. Mm-hmm. When he was doing the interview at the end, and he was just losing his mind.
There was drama. The Pistons are down 84-73 in the third. Lou Dort lands on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's foot. He is injured. All right, so Isaiah Stewart then kind of throws Jalen Williams.
So that was sort of foul, I would say. I would definitely
That
say
was
that.
definitely a foul, not sort of.
But the only reason they looked at it was because of Lou Dort
Yeah, I know.
falling down and getting injured.
The ref expressing his frustration, like, what is going on? He gets attacked, then he gets another one. He gets ejected from the game. Here's JB Bickerstaff
Here we go.
on everything that transpires.
Watch
I'm
this.
disgusted by the way
I've
that
seen
game
this.
was officiated. The level of disrespect was above and beyond. They
Watch.
have a guy fall down and trip on his own teammate's foot. They review us for a hostile act. They throw an elbow to our chest, neck area. I asked for him, at least take a look at it, right? Just show us the respect to take a look at it, okay? No one would take a look at it, okay? The disrespect has gone far enough, and I'm not going to allow our guys to be treated the way that
Here
they
he
were
goes.
treated tonight. We deserve a level of respect because we're competing our tails off and bringing something positive to this league. Right, we're growing young players. Our young players are competing their tail off. The least that they could do is get the same respect that everybody else in this league gets and get refereed the same way that
He's just
everybody else
heating
in
up.
this league gets ref. And enough is enough of it. And what you saw tonight was disgusting. It was a disgusting display of disrespect towards our guys and what we're trying to do.
All right. So what do you think? Coach should be a better example than that, right?
No, that was a crazy officiated game. I would be mad too.
So you think the coach should be slamming his hand down on the table and stuff?
Yes.
You're out of your mind.
If the NBA doesn't want coaches getting mad, they should hire better refs. They have the money. They have the money to replace the table and money to hire better refs. They could do better.
That is the worst take I've ever heard. A coach is supposed to be better. He's supposed to be basically a parent, an example for the players. You can't be slamming your hand on the damn table and saying all that stuff. You're a child, so I get what you're saying. What you're saying doesn't make sense because you don't have life experience and you don't understand the concept of being an adult yet. But he's supposed to be the adult in the room. He shouldn't be slamming his hand on
They're
the table.
all
That's
adults.
crazy. Yeah, but they're all children. How old is Cade Cunningham? Like 22? He's sure an adult, but he's still young. He's still developing. The coach is the adult in the room in every single team. Football, basketball, any of that. The coach needs to have the higher accountability, I guess is the word. So for you to say, yeah, he should be slamming, that's stupid. He's going to get a fine. All his players have been fined. God knows how much. Look at how his team plays. They're all crash outs. The whole team. That starts from the top. It's his fault that the Pistons act the way they do. I'm surprised they're even near the playoffs. I'm very surprised. And they're all going to get texts in the playoffs, and they're going to lose their first series easy. No questions asked. All because their coach doesn't know how to act. Doesn't know how to
That
hold his
was-
players accountable.
Crazy officiated game. Like, that was bad.
Yeah, SGA is a foul merchant. All he does is get fouls.
It wasn't just SGA, though.
It always is just SGA.
It wasn't just SGA, though.
What else?
The
What else was
play
it?
we just reviewed was Lou Dort.
Was Lou Dort stepping on SGA's foot and getting hurt?
Yeah,
But yeah, I get what you're saying. He's saying they got all the foul calls, and they're not getting officiated the same. He's talking about SGA. All he does is go to the foul line all year. That's all he's done.
Well, no. Now you're overdoing it.
I'm saying he goes to the foul line more than anybody in the entire league by a significant margin.
What you're saying.
Let's take a look.
Crazy.
You go ahead and talk about that video real quick, and I'll take a look at it. How many free throws he shoots.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't call Shea Gilgeous a free throw merchant and then not call Michael Jordan a free throw merchant.
What are you
Same time.
talking about?
Michael
You
Jordan
don't even know about
shot
Michael
a lot of
Jordan.
free throws.
Dude, you don't even know who Michael Jordan is. You say
shot-
LeBron is better than Michael Jordan. You have no idea about Michael Jordan or what he did. He didn't. I bet you any type of money. I don't know the numbers, but I bet you Michael Jordan shot a lot less free throws than SGA this season. So after looking it up, unfortunately, my boy over here, Giannis, shoots more free throws per game. But Shea Gilgeous is pretty close behind. Giannis gets fouled every single play, though. Giannis is driving to the basket, getting fouled.
Too. He'll get contact, but then he'll like go like that, like sling his arms and stuff.
Yeah, I mean everybody in the NBA does.
That's like
Yeah,
the
I mean
same
even
thing
your
she does.
coach told you to like make noises and stuff when you get fouled. So that's just something they're teaching at the lowest level, which is something, I guess. But yeah, I mean everybody's trying to get fouls. But that's interesting. You got Giannis, then Shea, then Trae Young, then James Harden. So the usual suspects there. All right, let's watch a couple more little crash out videos of well, first let's watch that LeBron with Isaiah Stewart crash out. Do you remember this?
And then we saw Zach Levine light him up, then Giannis, and then Jason
He
Tatum.
chased around through the entire
Tonight
court.
it's their number one guy, Jeremy Grant. Stewart and LeBron. Stewart is high.
They could not hold that man back.
Everybody's coming off now.
Look, he's going for it. He's all bloodied up. I'd be pissed too.
Now, this is ridiculous. Yeah, he must have caught an elbow or something. But
He definitely caught an elbow.
He's got a lot of blood streaming from the side of the eye. Look, here goes Stewart.
That's crazy.
It is. Very crazy.
All right, we're good with watching that one. We'll put that up for you guys. Take a look at. He was fighting. Oh, this is the big one that just happened, I think, last night, right? Timberwolves, Pistons.
Yeah.
We'll watch this whole one, and then we'll put a little reel up for you guys of all the crash outs that we've seen. We'll try to think of a nickname for the Pistons here.
DiVincenzo and
Let's go ahead and watch this.
Isaiah Stewart had a brief exchange after the throwdown from Rudy Gobert. Stewart walks right in DiVincenzo's direction, says something here, a little bump, little point.
I don't even think Stewart was involved in this one. He's usually involved in all of them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there's Nas,
There's Ron Holland.
Ron Holland. I think Isaiah's over there. He walks off, though. Nas is, yeah. And then Dante's in there. Cameraman gets smashed. Rudy don't need to be there. He just got choked out. Who'd he get choked out by? Doggone Draymond for no reason? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you're 7'1" for no reason. Like, just get away. He's soft. Maybe. I don't know. James Johnson I wouldn't want to mess with. But yeah, look at how this team behaves. It's all starts from the top. Coach acts like that, they act like that. Coach just had that crash out not too long ago in the news conference. And now his team's doing this. This is crazy. All season they've been doing stuff like this. Again, we'll put together a little compilation for you guys to take a look at so you can see what we've seen. Me and Jackson were downstairs watching that for the last hour, watching all the Pistons crash outs. How do you feel about that? The Pistons, they should act that way?
That really contributed on that one. That was definitely.
Well, 7 people got thrown out. I think 5 players, 2 coaches.
More people on the Timberwolves got thrown out.
It makes sense. You got Dante down there and Nas Reed. I'm sure not Durham. Who's that rookie? You rookie?
Rob Dillingham?
Yeah, Dillingham.
I mean, you can't really blame that one on the Pistons there. Nas Reed was getting in his face. Dante jumped in. Then there was a fight.
That's what the Pistons do. That's the Pistons. I blame it
Yeah,
on the Pistons.
but
you could defend them
If
you
someone
want.
gets in your face, you're not gonna take it lightly either, right?
If I'm getting paid millions of dollars, I'm gonna walk off and laugh about it. All right. Well, we've covered all the other topics. Let's go ahead to the big topic, the Eastern Conference playoffs. Now, we're acting as if the playoffs started today. I understand there's going to be movements in the standings. I think there's been movements in the standings since we spoke before.
There has been a Few movements in the West.
Nope. The West is exactly the same, actually.
Clippers took the 6th seed, I do believe.
No, you're
Or
wrong.
they had it for a minute. They had it for a minute.
No, they're the same right now. Maybe. Hold on. I was looking at last week's.
It's because the Warriors have played one less game.
So the Clippers are a 7th seed
Eighth
still.
seed.
I'm literally looking at it right now.
So am I.
Well, they're the 7th seed from what it says here. We're going to go off of NBA.com. So whatever.
NBA.com. That's the conference. It says 8th right here too. On the playoff picture. I don't know.
So what, the Mavericks are in the playoffs now? Since when?
The Mavericks are in the play-in.
And where are the Suns?
Not good. It's where the Suns are. 11th seed. Trash is where the
That
Suns
just
are.
updated since this morning. All right. So we'll go ahead and talk about the Eastern Conference playoffs. Last episode, we told you we'd start that off. This episode, a few things have changed. Not too much. The Mavericks are in the West now, and the Suns are out. Everything else is pretty much the same. Play-in tournament, everything. But we are going to talk about it just like if it were to have started today. So at the end of the season, maybe there's some changes and stuff, and we'll update you throughout the weeks. We're going to focus a lot on basketball right now because of the playoffs. It's very interesting, and the NCAA tournament at the same time. So to start off, we'll go ahead and start off with the play-in. So the 9th and 10th seed, whoever wins there, that decides who moves on to the other play-in game. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and talk about the Heat Bulls.
There's the Bulls.
So how do you feel about that game? That's a one game too. That's not a series, not a 7-game series. That's just a single game.
Yeah. I'm taking the Heat here. Heat are on fire right now, ironically.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because their logo, solid. I like it.
Or is it ironically or unironically? Doesn't matter.
It's ironically.
So I said it right. All right. They're doing pretty good. They're under 500, but East isn't like too strong, so that doesn't matter. They're on a 5-win streak right now. Tyler Hero's looking really good. Bam Adebayo. It's all right. And I think they'll make it out of this one. Bulls.
So the Heat, who played with Jimmy Butler half the season already, you're saying they're going to pull it off with Tyler Hero?
They're on a 5-win streak right now.
Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo.
Correct.
Andrew Wiggins injured. Duncan Robinson injured.
Yeah,
I mean, they'll probably be back by the playoffs. I don't know of any lingering issues there.
Don't forget about Jaquez.
Jaime's all right. So
Kel Elware, that's your boy right there.
Does he even get PT?
I don't.
He's their center number 1 right now, it says. Yeah. Bam plays power forward.
Yeah.
He starts at center.
Yeah.
It's interesting. He's tall.
Get played time.
7 foot rookie.
Yeah. So I'm taking the Heat here. What do you think about this one? Bulls had one good game, but you can't.
All right. Yeah, we did watch the Bulls versus the Lakers. Just get that end off. So I'll talk about a couple of the players. So you got Kevin Huerter, who's always a sleeper. He's actually injured right now. Hopefully he's back. Lonzo Ball, how long is he injured for? Do you know?
It's Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, he's always injured. If he's back though, he's great. Probably one of the best on-ball defenders in the entire NBA.
Yeah.
Josh Giddey is nice. He's gonna be real nice, but he's nice right now. Patrick Williams, solid. Nikola Vucevic, always been, double-double. He's all right. Not great on defense. Buzelis is supposed to be pretty good.
Mattis is
pretty good. Yeah. He's at that, where is he from? Europe or something?
I don't know, but he's a rookie.
Yeah.
On the come up.
He's supposed to be very good. Kobe White's very good, but he's undersized for the 3 where they have him playing. 6'5", yeah, I guess that's undersized. Josh Giddey at the point guard though, 6'8".
Yeah.
I honestly think Giddey's going to go off. I don't think Hero is going to be able to guard him. Hero's not good on defense, really. He's mid on defense, like a regular defender. Ultimately, I think the Heat pull it off. But I do think it'll be a pretty good game to watch. Not the greatest game, but I think it'll be pretty solid.
Yeah.
After that, we got the Hawks Magic. How do you feel about the Hawks and the Magic?
You start this one because I started the last one off. Let me hear what you think first.
Okay. As I established in previous podcasts, I hate Trae Young. I don't hate him as a person. He seems like a likable guy. We even seen him at a concert one time with what concert we go to?
Was he at that?
He was
Yeah,
shooting.
because it was an ATL.
What was
Harlow.
Jack Harlow, yeah. So Trae Young, I mean, he's nasty though. He's great. Looking at the rosters and knowing, honestly, I don't think there's any way the Magic could pull this game off.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, I like Anthony Black. He's 6'7". He's
like
got good
Cole.
size. Cole Anthony's starting over him for some reason, but
It's Cole Anthony's pretty good.
Jalen Suggs is okay, but he's injured. They have like 47 guards on their team.
Jalen Suggs is so passionate about basketball.
Is he?
Crazy. Yeah,
He's good.
crazy.
Jet Howard, solid. Franz Wagner is very good, and his brother too.
He's gonna be really
His
good
brother's
one day.
solid. Franz is very good. Paolo Banchero, I mean, he's an all-star. Jonathan Isaac is very good on defense, or at least okay on defense.
The minister of defense.
Wendell Carter Jr. is okay. Altogether, I think the Hawks take it just because Trae Young. I don't think they have anybody that can even
Dyson
put the
Daniels?
brakes on Trae Young.
Oh
No, I mean,
thought
like,
you were talking about. I thought
Trae
you-
Young's good enough to
Yeah,
carry
yeah.
that team. Dyson Daniels is nasty.
Yeah, I thought you were
I
gonna
love
say, I
Dyson
don't think
Daniels.
They have anybody else on their team.
No. They
Yeah.
got Dyson Daniels.
Jalen Johnson.
They got Clint Capella.
Zachary.
Okongwu is
Ricochet?
solid. Ricochet? I think Ricochet.
Is that?
I don't know how to say it. But I heard announcers say it like that. He's not that good, is he? Did he have a good year?
He's number one pick. He's
Yeah, but did he have a good
phenomenal.
year though?
Let's check. Right here it says 12, 3-1.
It's not bad for a rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Karis LeVert's solid too off the bench.
Don't sleep on Terrence Mann.
Yeah, I'll sleep on Terrence, man. So I say the Hawks take that in the 1-game series. So we've got the Hawks winning it.
Yeah.
That means the Hawks move on to the
And
Hawks would play the Celtics.
yeah. And now we got
And then it's going to be the Heat versus the Magic.
correct.
See, I don't know if the Heat are capable of winning
No.
winning in the playoffs without Jimmy Butler. I do know Tyler Hero's nice.
I don't think
I like Tyler Hero a lot.
they're capable of winning this game.
If Andrew Wiggins is playing, I'll say yes.
Heat?
Yeah, didn't he get traded to the Heat? Yeah. If Andrew Wiggins is playing, he's injured right now, but I'm pretty sure he'll be playing.
You think
I think he would beat the Magic. I think they'll beat the
They're
Magic.
changing the score like that?
I think Andrew Wiggins is good.
Yeah, but
He's very good.
I think I'm taking Magic here. Paulo Banchero is great. Jonathan Isaac, lockdown defender.
So who do they have to guard Bam Adebayo?
Jonathan Isaac.
Okay, so Jonathan Isaac and Paolo are playing on the together.
Yeah.
What about? Yeah, I don't think Isaac's guarding Adebayo.
Yes,
I don't
he
think
is.
that's happening. What about Tyler Hero? Who's guarding him? So, who's going to guard Tyler Hero?
Anthony Black. Cole Anthony.
There's
He's
no
on-
way Cole Anthony can guard Tyler Hero.
Don't
It's
sleep on Cole.
impossible.
Don't sleep on Cole. He's
You
good.
honestly think that Cole Anthony has a chance to guard Tyler Hero?
Yes.
I don't think so. I think you're just married to the idea of the Magic winning and you're afraid
No.
to fold to it. So altogether,
I don't
I think it's a closer game than the last one that we were talking about.
But
Magic
Magic's
Hawk?
take it.
I think the Magic are not going to take it. I think the Heat would take that.
How would the Heat take it? Who's guarding Paulo Banchero?
Andrew Wiggins and Bam Adebayo can both guard him. Andrew Wiggins is very good on defense.
Who's guarding Franz Wagner?
Well, that is a wild card there. I mean,
Because
Jaime Jaquez maybe, but
No.
if Bam Adebayo's on the floor, he's guarding Paolo, and then if Andrew Wiggins is on the floor, he's guarding Franz Wagner.
And that's baby food for Franz Wagner.
Baby food must be a new saying I'm unaware of.
Like, that's soft. Like, that's easy.
Soft. Baby food is soft. All right, I guess I don't know.
Who's guarding Franz? Jalen Suggs.
I already told you,
he's on
Andrew Wiggins.
But then Andrew Wiggins can't guard Franz.
Andrew Wiggins is solid. He could guard Franz. Franz isn't
How tall
that
is Andrew
good.
Wiggins?
Andrew Wiggins like 6'7".
Oh, 6'7".
Franz is 6'10".
Yeah.
Franz is
And
pretty
he's
big.
huge.
All right, so I'll let you take that win. So we'll say the Magic would move on and play the number 1 seed. It's really irrelevant who plays the number 1 seed because they're not, whichever one's not going to win.
Seed.
Even though the Cavaliers, I do believe, are kind of like, I say it a lot, paper tiger. They're not really that good. I think the Celtics should be. They're the team to beat. You don't want to see
Cavaliers
the Celtics in the
three
playoffs.
All-Stars.
It doesn't matter. The Hawks had 4 All-Stars one year, and they got swept by the Cavaliers. So
Cavaliers. Was that LeBron James Cavaliers?
Yeah, LeBron.
That's LeBron James.
That's LeBron. But I'm saying they had 4 All-Stars, so who cares? All right, so the next matchup we'll talk about, we'll do the Knicks and Bucks. Unfortunately, and I see the Bucks are the 6th seed. Unfortunately, I think Damian Lillard might be out for this season. Yes. So we'll talk about it as if he's not going to be around. So I do obviously like the Bucks. But with Damian Lillard out, it's going to be a little a tough battle for him. Yeah. So we'll have Ryan Rollins or Kevin Porter Jr. starting. I believe Ryan Rollins because Kevin Porter Jr. is like a microwave off the bench. He's pretty good.
Microwave off the bench. I've never heard that.
There was a badge in NBA 2K. Microwave.
Really?
Torian Prince at shooting guard starting. You got Kyle Kuzma obviously at small forward. Giannis clearly at power forward and center. He plays a little bit, and then Brook Lopez will play the center there. I think our other center is actually injured as well. I know Bobby Portis is injured, but Jericho Sims is injured as well. So we're just in all types of trouble here.
Yeah. I'm yawning so much. I have no idea why. Yeah.
So go ahead. Who do you think wins?
Knicks.
You think the Knicks?
Yeah. I think even with Dame in there, Knicks still win, but it would be a tougher fought battle. But
Jalen Brunson's injured.
Knicks are still great.
He said he wants to come back before the playoffs start, so I'm sure he's going to be there for the playoffs. So let's look at matchups here. So you got Karl Anthony Towns, Brook Lopez probably wins out Karl Anthony Towns. Giannis beats anybody on their team out.
Brook Lopez center. Mitchell Robinson.
No, Big Cat plays center. Big Cat starts at center. Yes.
Oh, I was thinking wrong.
Yeah, Robinson comes off the bench.
I'm so used to him being a power forward.
No, he's always been a center. They just put him at power forward because they had Rudy Gobert over there at the Timberwolves. He's 7 foot. He needs to be a center. Yeah. Giannis beats anybody. They might put him at power forward, but I don't think he's going to guard Giannis. He's too soft. He's great, but he's not the defensive person that he needs to be. So there, Giannis wins out. Then you got the small forward, Josh Hart. I think Kuzma's better than Josh Hart. After that, point guard.
OG at small forward. OG Anunoby.
Then where's Jalen Hart coming off the bench? Who's starting at power forward?
Josh Hart.
Well, I guess if they rotate Big Cat to power forward and put Mitchell Robinson at center.
I think that would be the lineup to run in the playoffs against the
It wouldn't
Bucks.
be, though, because Giannis is going to dominate Cat. And then Cat won't be able to play offense. He's going to be so tired from playing defense against Giannis.
Would you rather have Cat guarding Giannis or OG Anunoby?
OG. OG's good on defense.
Not Yeah,
and he's not an
going to
offensive monster.
He's-
Karl Anthony Towns is an offensive monster. He's their best offensive player.
Okay, so
You don't want to get somebody too tired on defense to where they can't play on offense. I guess you could switch Mitchell Robinson to Giannis, but as you
No,
said,
he's
that
too
would
slow.
be baby food.
yes.
I can't say that
okay.
my Bucks are going to lose, but I
run-
don't see how they could win.
So run OG at power forward. Apparently, we'll have Josh Hart at small forward.
That's literally what the lineup says: power forward, OG, Josh Hart. But I mean, they change up in the playoffs.
Josh Hart says guard for me.
I'm telling you what the lineups say. So, small forward number 1 is Josh Hart. Shooting guard number 1 is Mikal Bridges,
Yeah,
which
obviously.
doesn't make sense because Josh Hart's 6'4", but that guy is he plays way bigger than he is.
Yeah.
He gets crazy
Mikal
amount of
Bridges is a
rebounds.
monster.
He actually plays power forward sometimes
Yeah, I
too.
know.
Not Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart.
Yeah, I know.
Jalen Brunson is nasty. If we don't have Dame, I don't see how we win this. I'll never count my Bucks out. I'll never say they're going to lose, but you said that the Knicks will win, so we'll go ahead and say Knicks. But how many games, though? I'm giving it 7.
Oh, I'm giving it 5.
You're saying the Bucks will Giannis by himself can win 2 games
No,
against the Knicks.
we might be overrating Giannis.
Overrating Giannis. He's a 2-time MVP. He's number 3 in MVP voting. He's got all the accolades. How can I overrate a person that's literally
Knicks have
walking into the Hall of Fame whenever he retires?
2 people that are top 8 in MVP voting on their team, and Cat and Brunson.
I don't think that's accurate.
That is, Cat and Brunson are both on the MVP ladder, top 10.
I don't think they should be. Cat's good. Brunson's solid. Brunson's good too. But the Bucks, there's no way. Even if it was just Giannis by himself against 5 players, he's getting at least 2 games.
No, he's not.
Giannis is that damn good. Yeah, you are, Giannis. You just like to be combative. That's all.
No, you're overrating. What I was doing with the Clippers, you're doing with Giannis right now.
I literally said that the Bucks would probably lose this.
But you said you can't count him out. You'll never count him out.
I'll never
And
count him
you're
out. It's
saying
my team.
Giannis
You should
isn't-
never count
Giannis
your team
isn't
out.
taking 2
He's
games.
in the playoffs.
But either way, they lost.
Giannis
So-
is going. They're going 7.
No, they're not.
They're going 7.
No way.
If Dame's there, they're winning it.
No.
100%. If Dame's there, they're winning it.
Well, we'll see how it plays out. Either way, doesn't
So
matter.
we say
7
the Knicks-
games.
The Knicks win
7
that one
games,
out.
6 games, 5 games, 4 games. Knicks still win. So
All right. After that, we got the Pacers and what did we ever come up with a nickname for the Pistons? What do you call it? You said the Bad Boys, huh?
yeah, because
It's
that's
inventive.
already their nickname.
It's very inventive.
No reason to give them a new one. If it ain't broke,
You know
don't
what?
fix it.
They're not the Pistons anymore. They're the Pissed Offs. You like that one?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You get it though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of on off. Yeah.
You're so dumb.
We'll make that into a reel. All right. So what are we on? Which teams? Pacers, Pistons. What do you think?
Pistons.
No, I'll go ahead first. Pacers are going to smoke the Pistons. There's no way the Pistons even have a chance. You got Halliburton on that team. Cade Cunningham solid. Halliburton solid. You're on. You got Naismith, who's a good shot. Nemhard, he was last year. He came out of nowhere. You got Miles Turner, Obi Toppin, Pascal Siakam, who's
Pascal,
I believe
nice.
in the MVP
Raptors
voting.
legend. Pascal Siakam.
I guess Raptors legend.
Yeah.
I don't see a way that the Pistons can come out. I'm gonna say Pacers and 6. And also the other reason I think the Pistons are just gonna crash out. 2 techs, you're out the next game, suspended. So each game they're gonna have somebody suspended. And you go ahead and tell me what you think. Asar, I haven't seen him play too much this season. He's nice.
He is very nice. I like Asar. I'm taking Pistons.
You don't
But
think
I'm
they're
gonna
gonna crash out and get suspended?
I can't turn on Cade Cunningham.
I don't think their centers are good enough.
Could be Miles Turner.
Miles Turner's he's
Timmy
a known
Turner.
commodity. Oh God, don't do that.
No, you don't like it.
No.
Miles Turner, Timmy Turner, or a new phone burner. Pistons in 5. No.
Yeah, we're not making that into a reel. Pistons will not win in 5. If they win, it'll be in 7. I say the Pacers in 6.
Pistons in 6.
Unfortunately for you,
Yeah, I've got.
Well, it really doesn't.
So you got it.
It really doesn't matter because we're not talking about the next series. But yeah, there's no way. I mean, there is a way the Pistons win. I just think they're not mature enough.
Cade Cunningham's nasty.
He's good. He's just
And
not ready for that step.
We can't say that. 2003, Pistons were fighting everybody still, and they won that shit.
They weren't fighting everybody. I don't know where you got that from. They were just a tough team.
They legit had the most iconic fight ever. Malice in the Palace.
That wasn't in 2003.
I just said not that year, but they were getting techs and stuff. Ben Wallace is one of the most teched up players ever.
No, Rasheed Wallace. You got the wrong Wallace.
Ben
You're
Wallace
thinking
too.
of Rasheed. No, Rasheed Wallace was the tech player.
I never said the most. I said one of the most.
Ben Wallace did not get that many techs. Ben Wallace was just a monster. Like, you did not want to see him.
In the paint at all.
You didn't want to see him at all. He's frightening.
Perimeter defense, he was all right.
People have nightmares about him to this day, especially with that
Shaquille
afro.
O'Neal? Yeah.
I don't know if he really in the finals, yeah, it was the Pistons against the Lakers, but I don't think he put fear into Shaq's heart. I don't even think he was one of the best defenders against Shaq.
I'm pretty sure Shaq did say that Ben Wallace scared him.
Did he?
Yeah, I do believe.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm wrong.
If I was on the court with him, he'd terrify me too.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'll get off of the court.
the next matchup
Paul
would be
Pierce.
the Celtics and what did we say? The Hawks. Celtics, Hawks.
Give me the Celtics.
Yeah, there's no team in this playoffs, East or West, that can beat the Celtics, I don't think.
Cavaliers are looking nice.
The Cavaliers literally have no chance against the Celtics. As much as
Donovan
you want to
Mitchell?
say how many All-Stars they have, Donovan Mitchell
Evan Mobley. What's his name?
doesn't scare the Celtics.
He's like
I don't
around
even
my
like
tongue.
the Celtics. Darius Garland.
Yes, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking about. I don't know how I forgot his name.
Yeah. So Celtics, their starters are crazy, and then they have a bench squad that's crazy, right?
Whoa.
Who's their starting point guard? Who would you say is their starting point guard?
On the
Derek White.
no, Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday is their starting shooting guard.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I guess it's Derek White. That's what it's saying.
Jared Allen also on the Cavaliers. Max Strus.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Celtics.
No,
All right.
I was talking about.
No, we're talking about the Celtics. Let's talk about the
Yeah.
Celtics real quick. So their
Celtics
lineup
Hawks.
is just ridiculous. It's unstoppable.
Chris Stops, Drew Holiday, Derek White.
The only way to stop him is like if Chris Stops gets hurt, but still then it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You got Jason Tatum. He's nasty. You got Al Horford. This man's like
Al
76
Horford,
years old, still playing, dropping them buckets, three-pointers.
I don't even think Al Horford starting? I don't
No,
think he is.
he is not
So
starting.
he would fill in for Chris Stops, and you still have an elite center filling in for Chris Stops, even if Chris Stops gets injured.
Al Horford is not elite by any stretch of the imagination. Al Horford is not elite. He was never
a very
elite
good center.
ever in his entire
He's a
career.
very good center.
He's good.
Maybe
he's
I
not
s-
very good anymore.
Maybe I loosely said elite, right? But he's still good enough. And Derek White on any other team is their top player.
That's not true.
Not any other team.
Even his last team, he wasn't the top player. What do you mean?
Well, yeah, you develop obviously.
He would be the third player at best on almost any team. He might be second best player on certain teams, but I can't think of a team that he
You've
would
said
be the
this
best
with me
player.
before. We've both said
Derek White?
yes.
No.
Little white bald boy.
No. He's not little either. He's like 6'4".
Well, yeah.
Dude's huge. Yeah, he is 6'4". All right.
Derek White's
So
great.
their defensive lineup is impeccable. Derek White, great on defense. Drew Holiday, we were just watching videos about Drew Holiday's
great
defense.
on defense.
He's part of the reason the Bucks won their championship. Jaylen Brown, great on defense. Jason Tatum,
great on defense.
I don't know about great on defense for Jason Tatum. Is he?
Yes.
I don't know. I love to hate on Jason Tatum.
Me too. Everybody does.
Kristaps Porzingis, probably one of the best rim protectors in the entire league.
Correct. 6'3".
That's just defense
Crazy.
we're talking about. Nobody has better defense in the entire league than them.
Yeah, I know.
And then offense, Tatum is ridiculous. Jaylen Brown's solid. He's a good 1B. You got Porzingis that is impossible to guard because he can step out to the 3. You got Derek White that throws threes up and makes them somehow.
And
He's so nice.
What's
Drew
that other
Holiday?
guy's name? Peyton Pritchard?
Peyton Pritchard's
Off the bench?
So we didn't even talk about AJ Green from the Bucks, who's way better than Peyton Pritchard. So don't even bring up Peyton Pritchard. AJ Green.
I know.
Hands down better. But yeah, I will also agree Celtics take it. But let's diagnose the team a little bit. What did we say? The Hawks?
We don't even need. We've already diagnosed them.
We're diagnosing the matchup a little bit. Trae Young will get kind of clamped up a little bit, but he's going to get his points.
There's no way they even pull a game out of that.
I don't think they do. I think they would get swept.
Yeah. Swept with
And I haven't said swept for anybody yet. I don't see a person that's able to actually score on them. Trae Young's going to put up his points, but nobody else on his team is going to support him.
I'm pretty sure we said swept in the West though. With the Thunder matchup, somebody played Thunder. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we had 2 sweeps in the West. I don't remember. We'll have to watch it back. Go ahead and watch it back. Subscribe.
Please. Full video.
Share.
And turn on post notifications.
Oh, that's the first time we said that. Good one. All right. Cavaliers. Who are they playing?
Cavaliers will be playing.
What do I deferred to you, right?
Magic, I do believe.
So we said the Magic was going to beat the Heat.
Yeah, it was Celtics Hawks, right?
Yeah. Magic was going to beat the Heat.
Cavs.
I disagree, but we're on to it. So Magic against the Cavs. What do you got?
Cavaliers.
You got the Cavaliers in how many games?
I
didn't know Amani Bates was still on the team.
Sweet.
He was so good in high school, Amani Bates. He's supposed to be like the next LeBron.
Really? Was he?
Yeah, hopefully he's doing good. I haven't seen anything about him.
Could be.
He's on the Cavaliers, by the way. Sorry for that little tangent I just went on. I just seen his name on here. All right, so you think the Magic would get swept by the Cavaliers?
Yeah. It could be.
I think they pull out a game. I don't see how the Cavaliers could sweep them. Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. I mean, they have a really solid team, and it's really nice on paper. I just know that they have no chance to beat the Celtics if they even make it.
Cavaliers
past the second round.
Beat Magic. It could be Jalen Suggs with some milk duds.
All right, don't do it again, please.
Some soapy
I don't
suds.
want to hear it. I don't. No.
Cavs in 4.
That's not even how it goes.
Yeah, it's 5. But
you know what?
It's not even
You're
5,
officially banned from the podcast.
I'm trying to get some clip farming in.
I could see. I could see. All right, so Darius Garland. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who's even going to be able to guard him. Donovan Mitchell, maybe. You got Wagner or Wagner. I don't know how you say it. He's Wagner. He's German, right?
Yeah. This matchup might be so bad that Mac McClung will play this game.
No, there's no way. I think they pull out a game, maybe 2, but guarantee them pulling out a game.
If they pull out a game, it's going to be 0-3, and the Cavs are letting their starters
The
rest.
Cavs aren't capable of sweeping anybody in the NBA. Not
crazy.
Not the Sixers. Not the Jazz.
Sixers?
Not the Spurs without Wemby.
You just don't like the Cavs.
I just don't think
you just hate greatness.
I hate greatness. That's not true. All right. So we said the Cavs will win that one.
Yeah.
That was a pretty short one. I think the Cavs will win. I think it'd be one game by the Magic at least. If it was the Heat, it'd be 2 games. But
no,
I had to defer to you and say the Magic would win.
It wouldn't be a game.
All right. So our last topic is me making my case for Jokic. I don't expect any interruptions until the very end, and you can make your point. I don't want you to babble or any of this stuff.
So don't even talk.
Well, just hear me out is what I'm saying. I mean, I want you to have an opinion, but I want you to hear me out. Okay?
Yeah.
So, what Jokic? I don't know. What the Joker has going for him is he's literally averaging a triple-double.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has more assists than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has less points, which is one issue, but not necessarily a huge issue. And he has more, almost everything else. Shai's averaging more blocks than him. That's the only other stat besides points. Free throw percentage, Shai's beating him, but that's understandable. After that, you have 3-point percentage, which Jokic is beating Shai. So it kind of washes each other. Honestly, Jokic is averaging a triple-double. The biggest argument I have here is look at the two teams, right? And that's where I want you to actually answer this question. But answer it like, don't just have your favorite. I know SGA is your favorite to win, but listen to it. If you take Jokic off the Nuggets, they're done for. They might not even make the playoffs. Probably wouldn't. If you take SGA off the Thunder, they're still rolling. They might even be the 1 seed. Jokic is the most valuable player to his team.
To his team.
That's what the MVP is gauged off of.
I know.
If this player leaves, if this player isn't playing on this team, that team would not win. That team probably wouldn't even make the playoffs. The Thunder have a chance to be the 1st seed still without SGA.
I think without Jokic, they would struggle a little bit. I mean, a big man plays a big role on the team, right? So it's like
Who's the Thunder's big man?
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Does he play a big role?
Yes.
He's all-star. He's got good stats. You think?
Yeah, he's not all-star.
He doesn't have great stats. I'll look it up. Continue with your monologue.
Big mans play big roles in team, and if you're a great big man, you're obviously gonna. If you're a great big man like Jokic, you can score, catch rebounds, get assists, right?
He's a legendary. Yeah. So not most big men can do what he does.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. So
but
hold on. Isaiah
again,
Hartenstein, 11.3 points, 10 rebounds, so a double-double, 4 assists. That's expected of him.
That's a big role in the team. And I mean, Jokic is a beast, right? He can catch rebounds, he can get the points, he can get assists.
Do you know Hartenstein shoots threes?
Yes.
Not very good, but he shoots them.
Yeah,
25, about 26%.
But I think without Shai Gilgeous, they would be playing.
Who's more important to their team?
What?
Who's more important to their team, Shai or Jokic?
To their team? Probably Shai, because of the chemistry they carry. I don't know if you see it, but that team is plainly built off of chemistry.
I think you're making stuff up here. Chemistry?
Have you not seen it?
But chemistry should. I don't understand how chemistry could play into MVP. I know chemistry is a thing. I'm not saying he's making up the word chemistry.
That's not playing into MVP. You asked me who's more valuable to their team. Their team values them more. Those guys are like best friends.
I'm telling you that you just told me that the Nuggets wouldn't even be a playoff team without Jokic.
I didn't say that.
Okay, I told you that.
Yeah.
And you're telling me the Thunder. So if you take them away, so you're saying Jalen Williams is not better than anybody on the Nuggets team?
He is.
Okay. You're saying Chet Holmgren's not better than anybody on the Nuggets team?
What type of argument is this?
I'm telling you that the Thunder have a stacked roster. Argument. So remove Shai from the roster, they're still great.
Not great.
Remove Jokic from their roster, they're not even making the playoffs.
That's a weird argument. Saying
that he's the most valuable player because he is that valuable to the team.
Jamal Murray Tell me
Jamal Murray's having a bad year.
Not better than anybody on that team. He is.
But I'm saying who's the second best player? Who's the third best player? If those two teams were in a matchup right now, who's the third best player out of those teams? Tell me. So you got Jokic and SGA, 1 and 1A.
Correct.
Okay, who's next?
Probably Jalen Williams.
Okay, who's next?
I'd have to look at the rosters. I don't know the Nuggets rosters. I know the OKC.
Okay, you would probably say Chet Holmgren's next. Then Lou Dort.
No, not Chet Holmgren.
Okay, you'd say Lou Dort, then Chet Holmgren.
Maybe.
Yeah. So that's out of the top 5 players,
Jamal
four
Murray?
of them
How
are
about-
Thunder.
How about the guy you love, Aaron Gordon?
I love Aaron Gordon.
Jamal
He's not
Murray's
better than all
averaging
them.
21.6, and you're saying he's
For the
having a bad
season?
season.
He must have had a bad season last season. Sorry, Jamal. Shout out to Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
So Jamal Murray might be second up. Let me look at Jalen Williams.
So you think Jamal Murray's better than Jalen Williams?
They're like right on the same stat right there. Jalen Williams 21.2, 5 and 5. Jamal Murray's 21.6, 3, basically 4 and 6. So they're like right next to each other.
I wonder how many games Jamal Murray played. All right, so my argument for the MVP is
Jamal
first
Murray
off,
played 65.
Russell Westbrook won his MVP just because he averaged a triple double. So let's put
Yes.
some weight behind
Yeah,
Jokic's averaging a triple double.
You said
It's important.
I've mentioned Russell Westbrook's triple double, and you say triple doubles aren't that impressive.
He
Aren't
didn't.
that
No,
impressive.
they're super impressive.
Those were your words.
No. I'm saying averaging that triple double wasn't that impressive because his team gave it to him.
Yeah.
A triple double is impressive, regardless.
Yeah.
But he shouldn't have won that MVP. I don't think
Yeah. Oh,
his team was not good.
and then Christian Braun, arguably better stats than Chet Holmgren.
Christian Braun is not better than Chet Holmgren. Nobody in their right
15.2,
mind would say that. Chet
5,
Holmgren
2.5,
is a unicorn, a
14.5.
not generational player, but
1.9.
a unicorn.
They're like borderline same.
No, they're not. You're looking at stats. You're looking at numbers. I'm telling you, who's the better player? Chet can't score that much because SGA scoring all the points.
And
Listen, SGA was out of the game. They were destroying a team, and then they put him back in the game so he could score 50 points. This is the weirdest thing I ever seen.
that happens.
No, it doesn't.
Teams
If
do
you're
that.
winning,
Derrick
you
Rose-
don't put somebody back in.
Derrick Rose got injured when it was a blowout game.
No, but he wasn't on the bench and then put back in just to score 50. I've never seen that before.
He was put in to get more stats.
The only
is
thing
what it
I
was.
remember that was ever like that was who did LeBron James replace on the Cavaliers? I forgot his name. He was in a game one time and he needed one rebound and he shot the ball on his own basket to get the rebound to get a triple double.
I don't know.
I forgot his name. I remember he said, LeBron's here to make me better.
And
Like,
then-
bro,
Okay.
crazy.
So what are we going off of for best player? Because stats say Nuggets have a borderline better team.
So Nuggets would win in a series against the Thunder then.
No.
Okay, so stats say they would though.
Yeah,
But stats
okay.
say they would. How can you change the argument now?
I'm not.
all right. Tell me how you're thinking.
Statistically better team is what I said. Just because you have a statistically better team doesn't mean you're gonna win. That's how upsets happen, right? But then again, Shea Gilgeous
Upsets don't typically happen in the NBA playoffs because it's a 7-game series. So it's usually no upsets.
The Heat came from the play-in all the way to the finals against the Nuggets at one time. So that was every single.
I said usually there's not
Every
upsets.
single
7-game
one was an
series
upset.
is hard to get an upset in.
But every single one was an upset
I don't know if that's
because
true.
they were coming out the play-in. If you're in the play-in, if you make it to the finals, you upset every team.
Well, play-in's possible for an upset because it's 1-game series. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying in general, NBA doesn't have upsets because you have a 7-game series.
But Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is a great player. And then if you put them against the Nuggets, you have to do the matchups, not off of statistics here. So,
I'm just saying who's the better players.
Yeah, but
Shea
you tried to switch it on me
Gilgeous-Alexander.
like that, so I'm
No, I
explaining my
didn't
case.
switch it.
No, you said who won. So you're saying Nuggets win in the series?
You said
And I no.
they have statistically better players.
They have a
So then they
statistically better team.
statistically would win.
Statistically, but if you do the matchups and everything,
They don't
Who's
have
guarding
better
Shea?
players.
they do. Who's guarding Shea?
Jackson, you can't honestly tell me that you think the Nuggets
just did the
roster is
stats.
better than the Thunder
Just did
roster.
the stats.
So who's the second best player?
Thunder play better.
On the Thunder, in that matchup, who's the third best
Jamal
player?
Murray.
Jamal Murray is better than Jalen Williams?
Yeah.
Dang.
I mean, I'll give it to Jalen Williams because of defense. He's great on defense. Jalen Williams.
You
Jamal Murray.
know for a fact Thunder have a better roster. But, I mean, I'm just making my point. You can disagree with
the
me all
point-
you want. I know you're lying to yourself
No.
right now.
Okay.
You
but
can lie to
even
me.
If,
You can lie to them.
gosh.
Don't lie to yourself.
Even if, say, your argument, Thunder's better, right? If their
Thunder is
rosters
better,
are
yes.
so similar like that,
Yeah.
they'd
They're
both,
not
they'd
similar.
both do the same if you take out
They're not
somebody.
similar. The Nuggets don't even have a close to a roster as the Thunder.
Give
the
me
Nuggets,
one player and I'll give you a comparison.
Aaron Gordon.
Exactly. Lou Dort would be the fourth best. Aaron Gordon would be the fourth best, and Aaron Gordon beats out Lou Dort.
You're saying the fourth best player on the Nuggets. You think Aaron Gordon's better than Lou Dort?
Yeah,
Oh. I didn't think I'd ever hear you say something like that.
I love Lou Dort. Lou Dort's one of my favorite players. But Aaron Gordon right now is better than Lou Dort.
I disagree.
You can look at the stats.
But anyways, that was
I'm
my
saying
case.
statistically.
Well, somebody's got to score. And what I'm saying is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander takes those points away from other people because you can't score
He's only
unlimited
scoring three
points.
more points than Jokic.
But Jokic has to score those points
So does Shea.
to win.
So does Shea.
Okay. Well, Jokic is averaging a triple-double. Shea's nowhere near it. The only stats that Shea beats
Well-
Jokic in is points and blocks.
One's a big man.
Okay. So he shouldn't be getting 10 assists a game.
He is. I've already been over this. He's a great player.
Probably one of the
And
greatest
that
centers ever.
gives even more of a case because that means his teammates are scoring the passes that he gives, that he dishes.
He's making smart passes, open shots. Any NBA player should be able to make an open shot.
Well, I mean, a lot of players missed open shots. Curry's missed open shots.
Not often. That guy's lights out. We love Curry. We love Curry around here.
Curry had that one play where he ran up, slipped. Teammate grabbed the ball, I think. He got it at the corner wide open and airballed the shot.
Airball Curry.
One of the craziest lowlights of all time.
Curry, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry for my son's take.
Oh,
on
no.
you.
I think you're top 5 all time.
Shout out Steph Curry. Shout out Jokic. Shout out Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Jokic is top 5
I
all
think
time.
this MVP race, top 5 all time Jokic. That's a take.
Jokic
I don't know if
is greater than Shea. But I think Shea
Currently.
beats him out for MVP right now.
Well, this MVP race is very close, and to be honest, Jokic's stat line is better than both his MVP seasons. So that's something to look at. Triple double averaging, not getting an MVP, especially on such a winning team as he's doing. Shea Gilgeous, he's great.
OKC has the winningest team, I do believe.
Yeah, no, they have the best record, yes. But I'm saying, like, averaging a triple-double and winning that much when Westbrook won it and his team was, what, almost 500?
Well, that was in a different time. Back then.
Back then? What's that, like 6 years ago?
That was like, 2016, I think. Maybe
9 years
2018.
ago? Whatever. Don't matter.
But
Oh, yeah, it was quite a while ago because he's been on, like, 8 different teams since then.
yeah. Averaging a triple-double was crazy. Or even getting a triple-double was crazy back then.
Averaging a triple-double is still crazy.
Yeah,
Jokic
but-
is the only player in the NBA right now averaging a triple-double.
Yeah, but he's also one of the most skilled players of all time. Maybe the most skilled player of all time.
It's possible.
Um,
But anyways, guys, this this episode's went on pretty well without a hitch. Again, Zoe, prayer goes out to you and your family. I hope everything works itself out. Make sure you guys share, subscribe, like the video. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for talking the playoffs with me. And you're not grounded from the podcast. I was joking.
Yeah, no.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you again next week. Zoe will be back next week. Later, guys.